nice crosswind takeoff.
That's the 2 uniform Charlie, frequency change approved.
Frequency change, good day to them, Charlie. San Carlos Tower, Cessna 102 inform Charlie is just 1 mile north of Palo Alto, inbound with India.
I wonder why he hasn't replied yet. We're on the correct frequency, the volume is set.
Well, we can't enter till he replies.
Right.
I'll slow down.
That's a good idea.
Carlos Tower, Sirius 456 named Bravo, ready for IFR release.
How far are we?
6 miles.
Sirius 456 Lima Bravo, San Carlos Tower, hold position for IFR release.
Hold position 456 named Bravo.
Should probably keep climbing though, for obstacles.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 102 inform Charlie is 6 miles to the south, inbound with India.
Actually 6 miles to the east.
East, okay.
Cessna 102 uniform Charlie, San Carlos Tower, proceed to sunken ship, I'll call you back inbound.
Roger that, 102 inform Charlie.
Alright, you know where sunken ship is?
Is somewhere there.
Yep. So we definitely need to climb here.
Kelly showed me the sunken ship the other day.
Oh, cool. So you're familiar with it?
I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it's somewhere near the midspan.
Yep. It's at 1 o'clock right now. So for Bravo, we've got to be below
2,300. Runway 30 kilo.
30 kilo.
2,300, okay. I'll climb to 1,500 and stay there. That's what we did the other day.
Okay. Hey, can we do 1,400 just for the Charlie? Because the Charlie's right there.
Yeah. Those are all the Bravo jets.
Yep.
Archer 625 traffic 3 miles, 12, correction. Traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles is a Cessna straight in, especially on a GPS approach.
65 shot looking.
3521, runway 30, taxi via kilo.
30 via kilo, Bay 521.
3517, traffic 3 miles, 12 o'clock, opposite direction, altitude 1,400 is Archer.
Searching, Bay 517.
So let's see if we can find the sunken ship.
Archer 625, remain at or above 1,200 to avoid traffic. Contact Palo Alto Tower 118.6.
It's right here. Is that the one?
100 over to
I can't see it from my side, but yeah, that's where it is.
Set 2 uniform Charlie, reports to mid-plant for right base runway 30.
We'll report on mid-span and right base runway 30, 102 from Charlie.
So he actually said report the cement plant.
Oh, cement plant. I thought he said mid-span. Okay. I have to go back to cement plant then.
Yep.
Your left. I don't know why I heard mid-span. I think it's good to know landmarks or what they expect.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to Oakland or through Oakland, they'll send you over the midspan.
Okay. So I think we saw a cement plant that day. I just don't know where it is. Somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, almost 12 o'clock now. If you keep the turn going,
That one?
yeah.
Okay.
So the first set of buildings, you'll see like a bunch of
21, runway
ugly
30,
gray
clear for takeoff.
towers.
30,
That's
clear
the
for
cement
takeoff,
plant.
CFI 21.
You mean that gray area right there or at the nose?
Yeah, slightly to the left of
Wind
the nose.
240 at 12, gust 20.
There's some towers there, like a clump of towers, gray towers. There's little cylinders.
I see some ships there, not that side, right?
To the left of the ship and before the ship.
Oh, before the ship, okay.
And see those condos just to the right of the condos?
Oh, okay, got it.
San Carlos Tower, I'm going to cancel IFR at this point just because I got to do a go around. Bay flight 17.
Bay 517, IFR service terminate. Squawk VFR and go around through.
Yeah, I just want to do that just in case I had to do a go around Bay flight 17.
Bay 517, roger. If you have to do a go around, we'll be able to coordinate that with NorCal, no problem.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Bay flight 17.
Okay, we are there, right?
We are over the cement plant now.
Over the cement plant, 10 from Charlie. Where's the airport again?
Set to Uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear to land number 1.
Runway 30, clear to land number 1, 10 from Charlie. Alright, I'm going to descend to pattern altitude. Our beat. Might as well start a before landing checklist. Seat belts, harness, adjust and lock, mixture rich, orbit is on and landing is on.
Great. And he said clear to land, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we want the option.
Okay. Could we get clear for the option, runway 30, twin from Charlie?
Set to Uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear for the option.
Runway 30, clear for the option, twin from Charlie.
All right, great, thank you.
And that's also a good way to confirm we are cleared.
Yep.
So the gusts are
Bay 517,
10.
Spark via Juliet.
So I think my approach speed should be 65.
Okay.
Flaps 10. I'm going to land with 20 degrees of flaps.
Sounds good. I'm a fan.
Okay, we are clear to land, runway 30. Clear right, and the final is clear. Flaps 20. I'll shoot for a speed of 65. It should be usual 60.
Bay 521, number 2, traffic passing off your right wing now, runway 30, clear for the option.
Number 2, 30, clear for the option, Bay flight 21, traffic side. San Carlos Tower, good afternoon, Bay 530, 30 run up, ready for departure IFR.
Bay 530, San Carlos Tower, hold position for IFR release.
Hold for release, Bay 530.
Looking good. A little fast though. Nice. Off we go. Power, power, power.
Speed is live, power 24 on RPM, 60 knots, and rotate.
Yep, hold in a little aileron as you rotate, so you turn into the wind.
Damn, looks like the flight simulator. This is how it is in landing in the flight simulator.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except there's no pause button and there's no reset button.
Although I prefer, like, I don't fly like this. I like flying in calmer winds, but
yeah, it's good practice. This way you know you're able to handle it if you have to.
yeah. So triangle, right?
Yeah,
Where's the
after this diamond-shaped waterway.
Okay.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo, taxi up to Hill Short, runway 30.
Short 30, 456 Lima Bravo.
So what is the wind today?
It's like
40 knots?
something like that.
Wow.
Okay, let's turn.
Clear right. Now I feel like I'm flying the airplane, and the airplane is not flying me.
Taxi to parking via Julia.
Good. That's the way we want it to be. You're in charge.
Sorry about that. Runway 30, run up, correction. Runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
30 via Kilo, Bravo 21.
In front of us is the 1,500-foot shelf of the Bravo, as you can see.
Ah.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, 456
And
Bravo.
we'll try
right?
we'll try to get to 800 before we turn downwind. That way we can reduce our power before we get over these houses.
Okay. Now I see the cement plant.
Yep, that's it.
Sucks, my GoPro is off. I thought I can turn it on from here, but I'm not going to focus on that now.
You want me to try to turn it on? Or you want me to take the controls while you turn it on?
Yeah.
I have the controls.
Get the controls.
I have the controls.
Oh, it looks like it is recording. Okay, that's fine.
I just added some power to keep our speed up.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
I have the controls.
You have the controls.
Test 2, uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear for the option.
Runway 30 clear for option to John Charlie.
Before
Before landing checklist, seatbelt hardness adjustion lock, mixture ridge, carburet on, and landing light is on.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo, contact NorCal departure.
Cal departure, 456 Lima Bravo.
Yeah, that was good. We'll try to replicate it. We're a little fast on final though, so we ate up a lot of runway.
Yeah.
Because we added a lot of power there on final. But other than that, it was good.
I think the gush brought my airspeed really down, so I added power.
Ah,
I was at 50 knots or something. And
yeah.
I wanted to be at 65. Alright, flaps 10. We could also do a no flap right now, actually.
Yeah, whatever you
So
prefer.
gusty. Let's do with 10.
Okay.
Go down one at a time. Because I think the flaps just make the gusts worse.
Yep, that's for sure.
Right, the final is clear, setting for the aircraft that's taking off. I need to bring down the power sooner because I don't have any flaps this time. Now from here on I can feel the crosswind. Look at how much rudder I
Close
use.
tower
Yeah.
number 384, Mike Echo is holding in 30, run up ready for pattern work.
I would get on the center line and then put in your side slip.
3 for Mike Echo, San Carlos Tower, hold short, runway 30.
There we go.
Say again for 4 Mike Echo. Sorry, we missed that.
Scott for Mike Echo, hold short, runway 30.
Roger, hold short 30 for 4 Mike Echo.
Fight for the center line.
Thank you.
Yep.
So yeah, this felt a little different because of the only 10 degrees of flaps.
Yeah. How did it feel different?
It was a little hard landing compared to the previous one, which was much more, little more softer, I think. But it's easier to maintain the center line or like make the airplane not go here and there.
Yeah. We are kind of getting blown to the side, so we do have to crab into the wind here.
This is wonderful. Good idea to come here.
CFI 21 sequence.
Fun, something different.
Yeah, the Palo
for Mike Echo,
Alto
runway 30, clear for takeoff.
thing would have
Clear
sucked.
for takeoff, 4 Mike Echo.
CFI 21, one departure prior to arrival,
Yeah, it
runway
wouldn't
30,
have been
clear, free option.
30 clear for
really that useful.
Yeah.
San Carlos Tower,
Okay, now right?
458
Yep.
Mike
Right.
over Coyote Hills at 1,400 inbound.
Series 458, Mike San Carlos Tower, enter right base number 30, report submit plan.
I think the only reason we have this type of wind is
Right base
because of
30
the
reports to
frontal
plan,
system
Mike,
that's
Mike.
passing.
The front?
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
these runways never have that much crosswind.
No.
You're right.
All right, so this time we'll try to achieve a definite order in which the wheels touch down. So the right wheel is going to touch down first.
Left.
Sorry, left. Left wheel is going to touch down first.
Yeah.
Then the right wheel, then the nose wheel. Last time I think we did get the left first, but then the nose and the right touch down at the same time.
Okay.
And if we just be very patient, patient with it. If we have to do a full stop, we'll do a full stop.
Full landing checklist, seatbelts, harness adjust lock, mixture rich, carb on, landing light is on.
Sets 2 uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear for the option.
Runway 30 clear for the option to Charlie. You're right.
3521, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
3521,
3521, taxi parking via Juliet, have a nice day.
parking via Juliet, you too, 3521.
I'm going to go back to 20 degrees.
All right.
I think my landing was a little softer with that. Flaps 10.
Yeah, it's just easier to create lift with that flap setting.
Yeah.
Huh, who's that guy in the down?
For Mike Echo, traffic 11 to 12 o'clock, less than a mile to 700 Cessna on downwind base turn.
Nice, got him in sec 4, Mike Echo, you want us to follow him?
Same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Scott for Mike Echo, follow that traffic, number 2 for the runway. Runway 30 cleared for the option.
Roger, follow traffic, number 2, clear for the option, runway 304 for Mike Echo.
I think now it's mostly headwind, that's why it feels so good.
Yeah.
Till you turn, the whole headwind becomes a crosswind.
Uh-huh. We're getting a really short final here, though, so you
Yeah.
might want to give yourself a little more space to set up.
Flaps 20. Yeah, right, the final is clear. Speed 65 knots.
Sirius 8, Mike number 3, traffic that follows 2 miles, 12 o'clock, altitude 600. It's a Skyhawk on base turn.
Okay, 30, number 3, clear land number 3, looking for that traffic ahead of us, 8 miles.
We're kind of skidding, so let's keep the airplane
Sirius 8,
coordinated
Mike,
for
I
now.
didn't give you a landing clearance yet. I want you to find that traffic first.
Okay, we have that traffic in sight, 8 Mike.
Sirius 8, Mike, thank you. Number 3, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 3, 308 Mike. Wind check.
Wind 230 at 14, gust 19er.
Let's make this a full stop.
Bay 530, taxi to hold short, runway 30.
Taxi to hold short 30, Bay 530.
Good. Yoke all the way back.
SS2 Uniform Charlie, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via Kilo to Tom Charlie. The reason I wanted to make it a full stop was because it's a different experience.
Yeah.
Because that's what you actually do learn.
Uh-huh.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk 5, Whiskey Mike with you at 1900 inbound.
Skyhawk 645, Whiskey Mike, San Carlos Tower, enter right base, runway 30, per cement plant.
Right base, runway 30, cement plant, 5 Whiskey Mike.
Yeah, see, that's the gust.
Yeah.
And Tower 4 Mike Echo going around.
Sky 4 Mike Echo, Roger.
That's the cool thing, like you can go around as many times as you want and come
Yeah.
back when things are a little better.
As long as you have gas.
Now you can sign me off for 10 knots of crosswind. Yeah, I told you right that day like 5 knots or 6 knots didn't feel like anything.
Yeah.
I should wait behind this guy or are you still doing run up? This guy looks like he's ready. I'm going to wait here and see what it is. I don't want to like cut them.
Yeah. Technically we could pull right up to the whole short line, but up to you.
I'll ask him.
Shall we pull up to the whole short line, 10 from Charlie? I see 2 other aircrafts waiting. I don't know if they're doing run up or waiting.
SS2 Uniform Charlie, hold position right there. I have one departing.
Hold position 10 from Charlie.
Sirius 8 Mike, taxi to parking via
Nice.
Mike.
We removed all doubt.
So parking via Mike, 8 Mike.
SS4 Mike Echo, I'll call your base
he's
turn.
ready.
You'll call my base,
Yep.
4 Mike
This guy
Echo.
might not be ready. Look at the windsock.
Yeah.
Base flight 30, runway 30, clear
That's
for
what we
takeoff.
came for.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, flight 30.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk 54 Juliet Alpha at 1 up 30, ready for Oracle
Can
departure.
you see what it's saying on
Sky
that?
5 for Juliet Alpha, San Carlos
recording,
Tower.
right? I
Taxi
can't
up the whole
read it.
short, runway
My
30.
glasses.
Taxi hold short, runway 30.
I think it is recording.
It says activity and
Okay.
the red light's flashing
Okay, I think it's doing something.
and the red timer is counting.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, because this is broken. It's not showing me anything.
Ah.
Yeah, when the kids went out for the demo ride, like basically I gave the GoPro to the CFI.
Oh, nice.
He forgot to turn it on.
Oh,
Or he turned it on, I don't know.
Sky 5 for Juliet Alpha, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Traffic upwind is right downwind departure.
Clear for takeoff, Skyhawk 5 for Juliet Alpha.
Sky 4 Mike Echo, base turn approved, runway 30, clear for the option.
30 clear for the option, base turn approved for 4 Mike.
Sky 5 Whiskey Mike, and a right base, runway 30.
Right base, runway 30, Whiskey Mike.
I don't know why we're waiting. Oh, there's somebody turning final. But he could have gotten us out between them.
2 Uniform Charlie, taxi up to hold short, runway 30.
Hold short runway 30, lead from Charlie.
Yeah, I think the winds are like this today here, that half the planes will be doing a go around.
This obviously Mike, may want right 360.
Especially the smaller one.
Yeah. Well, you've been nailing the center line so far. You didn't have to do a go around.
This obviously Mike,
Yeah.
may want right 360.
And you're smaller than they are in a smaller airplane. Of course, if we have to go around, we'll go around. But
Skyhawk 605 Whiskey Mike,
so far it
make
has
one
been
right
okay.
360 for spacing.
It's crazy
One
how
right
much the airplane is
360
capable
for
of beyond 12
spacing,
knots.
Mike.
yeah. Or maybe we just got lucky and during the moment of touchdown, it wasn't 12 knots.
Yeah.
Sky 5 for Juliet Alpha, contact Open Tower 1272.
1272, 54 Jet Alpha.
Spaceflight 30, contact NorCal departure.
Over departure, Bay 530.
Now flaps up.
Sky 4 Mike Echo, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
30 taxi
Glad you-
Kilo, 4 Mike Echo.
Glad you caught it.
Make sure it's rich.
Skyhawk 5 Whiskey Mike, runway
I was going to wait for you to add power on takeoff and then say, hey, look at your flaps.
Runway 30, clear to land, 5 Whiskey Mike.
Yeah, these days I do mags on both. Check the flaps and check the mixture and carb heat.
What's your
2 Uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, pin on Charlie.
For takeoff, 30.
St. Carlos Tower, SJPD 1. We're checking in at 1000 and we would like to option.
SAPD 1 San Carlos Tower, say again request?
Airspeed is live, about 2400 RPM.
We'd like to be inbound for a touch and go, SJPD 1.
50 knots and rotate.
nice? The only thing I have to say about that one is hold the little aileron in while we rotate, because we took it completely out before we rotated.
Oh, okay.
SJPD 1, what type of aircraft are you, sir?
We're going to be a helicopter, AS-50.
SJPD 1, roger, make left traffic, runway 30, over the 101 freeway. I'll call your base turn for touch and go.
Make left traffic to runway 30, over 101. You'll call our base turn, SJPD 1.
Take a look back at the runway, see how we're drifting.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right, we can turn crosswind here.
You're right.
SJPD1 traffic, 1 mile on 11 o'clock, altitude 500. It's a Cessna for a right crosswind turn.
Traffic in sight, SJPD1.
You're right.
Cessna 2 Uniform Charlie, I'll call your base turn.
You'll call my base to from Charlie.
All right, same thing. We'll focus on using the proper technique. And if we need to do a full stop, because we don't have any runway left, we'll do a full stop.
Testify with you, Mike. Left turn on Charlie, taxi parking via Juliet.
Left turn on Charlie and taxi parking via Juliet, 5 West Quebec.
Sky 4 Mike Echo, runway 30 clear for takeoff.
30 clear for takeoff for Mike Echo.
4 landing checklist, seatbelts are necessary, lock, mixture rich, carbide on, and landing is on. In crosswind, you need both this trim, rudder trim, and aileron trim for autopilot.
Yeah.
SJPD1, base turn approved, runway 30 clear, touch and go.
Although I think in real cruise it doesn't really matter.
Approved and clear
In
touch
cruise,
SJPD1.
yeah, cruise is honestly where the...
SJPD1, after touch and go, you're going to depart for Palo Alto.
Affirmative, SJPD1.
SJPD1, after touch and go, make a left traffic over to 101 freeway.
After touch and go, left traffic over 101 freeway, SJPD1.
Cessna 2 Uniform Charlie, base turn approved, runway 30 clear for the option.
Turning base, runway 30 clear for the option to inform Charlie. You're right.
And Tower 4 Mike Echo, after this pattern, we're going to terminate.
Tower 4 Mike Echo, roger.
Yeah, we'll talk about rudder trim later. Where's that helicopter? Is he... Must have just touched down. I see him over the runway now.
These power lines are 200 feet.
I'm not sure.
Wind check.
Wind 230 at 14, gust 18.
You're right. knots, flaps 10. That's a helicopter. On. Flaps 20. I literally have to use a full rudder.
Yep.
Tower sequence for Mike Echo.
Sky for Mike Echo. Runway 30 clear for the option number 2. Traffic is half mile final.
And if you're at full rudder and we still can't hold the center line, then
Go around.
yeah.
SJPD 1, remain over the 101 freeway. Contact Palo Alto Tower 118.6.
Remain over 101 and 118.6. SJPD 1, thanks.
Very nice. Perfect. Yeah.
Those are guards, that's not me.
Yeah. I think we have a little too much right rudder though. Let the nose kind of go off to the left.
At one point, yeah. But when I was on the approach, that full rudder was actually like just
Yeah.
right.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it changed.
yeah. I'm just talking about
1240 at
right now. If you look at the ball,
Oh, okay, now, okay. I guess I don't have to use a rudder on, like after I'm like on the upwind. Just the ailerons, right?
well, if you're pitched up, you generally need a little bit of right rudder, no matter what the wind is.
Okay. Yeah, that's more for the
P factor.
left turning tendencies. Yeah.
Yeah. We can do one more.
Okay. You're right?
Yep.
You're right? Yeah, I still have to understand where to turn. I thought where is the diamond?
It's
Oh,
right
that
there.
For Mike Echo,
You'll see it.
Turn right after diamond.
Yep.
We got loss of 10 knots.
Scott from Mike Echo, Roger, thank you for that info, and you taxi in the parking?
Hey, firm, we're done for the day.
Scott from Mike Echo, taxi parking via Juliet, have a nice day.
Parking via Juliet for Mike Echo, thanks.
Clear right? Oh yeah, this is great experience.
Yeah. And look how close we get to the jets.
Amazing. Yeah.
Crazy. But it's all safe and it's all legal.
Does this tell how far the jet is?
Well, the ring is 2 miles, so it's a little less
2
than
miles,
2
okay.
miles.
Full ranges, seatbelts are in its lock, mixture rich, carpet on, and landing is on.
I think we're getting some wind shear from the buildings because the wind is blowing over the hangars before it gets to the runway.
To Uniform Charlie, runway 30, clear for the option.
Runway 30 clear for the option to Charlie.
So it's creating a little wind shear, but you're doing a great job handling that.
Yeah, that's why we kind of blow apart as soon as we are coming close to the runway.
Yep.
Clear right?
Tower, this is Sirius 456 Lima Bravo at 2,300 over Coyote Hill, inbound for landing with information India.
Sirius 456 Lima
That's
Bravo,
pretty
San Carlos
knots,
Tower,
flaps
and
check.
right base runway 30 for cement plant.
Ace, runway 30 will report to 456 Lima Bravo.
Touch to Uniform Charlie, we had a report of wind shears, loss of 10 knots on final from a Skyhawk approximately 5 minutes ago.
From Charlie. Laps 20. We'll see how it goes, otherwise we'll go around and...
Yep. We have a lot of stall margin.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to stall. You're right.
Stay coordinated here because now we're skidding. So I would fly
Oh,
coordinated
okay.
until we get to the center line.
I see, I see.
And once we get to the center line, you can go to the slip.
Yeah, I saw that loss of 10 knots, whatever he was talking about.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, fuck. Laps up. Oh, we'll do a full stop.
Yep.
Substituting from Charlie, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via Kilo to Charlie. Alright, experience the wind shear today. Who is that?
Little girl.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo,
Yeah,
runway 30,
this was
clear to land,
true
number 1.
wind shear.
30, clear to land. Runway 30, 456 Lima Bravo.
The last two approaches, we've gotten a big sink. I think it's because of that office building over there, but I'm not sure.
Just now, aircraft 8 information, Juliet, current, St. Carlos, altimeter 3013.
Best use of 45 minutes.
We got to do an after landing and a takeoff checklist, right?
Yeah, after landing
Substituting from Charlie, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Can we get 20 seconds for a checklist to Uniform Charlie?
Substituting from Charlie, 20 seconds, please.
Thanks, Uniform Charlie.
Laps up, car beat cold. Trim set as required.
Sirius 6 Lima Bravo, square your
Landing
base,
light is
turn
on
to final,
and
please.
mixture will leave it rich. And then before takeoff, flags on both, mixture is rich, flaps are up, and car weight is cold.
All right, we're still clear for takeoff because you said 20 seconds approved.
Okay, so should I tell him? Like,
Nope, we're good. Just start rolling. We get the traffic on final in sight. They're pretty far out.
Speed is live, power 24 and RPM. 50 knots and rotate. If I'm by myself, I'll probably do like few go arounds and eventually land, but not like kind of super worried. If it's like last time, I'll probably just do a go around.
Yeah. Take another look back at the runway.
Yeah, we're drifting like crazy.
Yep. There we go. There's a good crab angle.
So I'll just leave this angle like this.
Yep.
In this wind. Wow.
All right, here's our diamond-shaped
right?
waterway.
Okay.
Let's climb a little steeper because of all the buildings down here.
Clear right.
All right, I think we have time for one more touch and go or full stop before we have to go back.
Okay.
Sierra 6 Lima Bravo, taxi to parking via Mike. Have a nice day.
Taxi parking via Mike, 456 Bravo. Thank you.
Clear right. Before landing to lift, seatbelts are adjust lock, mixture rich, carburetor is on, and landing light is on.
Sets the tune from Charlie, runway 30 clear for the Austin.
Runway 30 clear for the option, tune from Charlie. On the go right, downwind departure to Palo Alto.
Sets the tune from Charlie, roger.
Okay, airspeed 80 knots, flaps 10.
All right, great job coordinating that. And just as a courtesy to him, I would recommend saying request right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Flaps 20. Somebody is on base will think, oh wow, everything is so clean and so nice.
Yeah, until you turn final and then whoof.
Right. Right, I'm getting thrown out of my seat.
Yeah. Well, if we have to go around, we'll go around.
Like our airspeed drops like crazy in no time, so. Wow. I'm gonna make this a full stop.
Yep. All right, good. Yeah, our nose and right wheel touched down around the same time again on that one. But
But we survived.
yeah. So did the airplane.
So did the airplane.
First unit from Charlie, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi back, Kilo, from Charlie. I'm going to do my after landing here, so we don't have to rush at the end. After landing checklist, flaps up, carpet cold. Landing light, we will leave it on. Mixture, we will leave it rich. Yeah, the reason I want to really practice like full stop landings is because if I'm in a condition like this, like most likely, like if ever I end up in a condition like this, I'll have to do a full stop.
Yeah.
Like in the sense that why else would I go in this condition?
Right.
I'm not going to do this for like touch and goes.
Yeah, I agree.
And unless you do full stop, you actually haven't landed the airplane.
Yeah.
But I think touch and goes do save time, so.
Yeah, today's one of those days where you get more out of full stops. It's better to do 5 good landings than 10 rushed, not so good touch and goes.
Yeah, like at touch and go, I shouldn't feel like it was a go around because there is a very gray line between the two.
Yep.
Excepting the fact that we take out flaps in one.
Actually, we do have a quartering tailwind from the left. Sorry, from the right. So let's dive away from the wind with the controls. Yeah, just like that. Elevator full forward, just like we have it.
It looks like the airplane takes care of that by itself. If I leave it like this, it will go in that position.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense because the wind is just going to keep the controls pushed down.
Yeah. Once returned from Charlie, do we wait for this aircraft on run up?
First unit from Charlie, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, to from Charlie. Okay, 30, clear for takeoff. We should have gotten Palo Alto 8.
That's okay. We'll get it on the way.
Speed is live, power 2400 RPM. 50 knots and rotate. I think I'm a little bit off the center line, but I'm just going to focus on.
Yeah, that was the best crosswind takeoff yet. Because as soon as we lifted off, you actually lifted off on one wheel first, then the other, and that's the way we want it.
Ah, okay. Okay, a full stop landing helps.
Yeah.
Helps nail those things down. Okay, I'm going to try some aileron correction, but sometimes it just goes all the way there, sometimes it doesn't. It's really hard to even apply that correction. See, now I'm drifting towards 101. I just have to keep changing it.
Yeah, just
looking at my heading indicator.
Yep.
You're right.
Delta 2 Uniform Charlie, contact Palo Alto Tower 118.6.
Palo Alto Tower 118.6. Good day, thanks for your help. Uniform Charlie. Okay. So, 1, 3. Should I just call the tower and say negative 8 is?
Yeah.
You're right. Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 102 from Charlie is 1 mile east of San Carlos. We do not have the 8 is. Oh shoot, I didn't change. Sorry. 118.6 transfer. Okay, that's better. Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 102 from Charlie is 1 mile east of San Carlos. Negative 8 is.
And Palo Alto Tower, last called unanswered. Say again.
Cessna 102 from Charlie, 1 mile east of San Carlos, negative 8 is.
This is 102 Union from Charlie, Palo Alto Tower, enter left downway 31. Information, Juliet, now current wind 290 at 17 and altimeter 3012.
3012, left downwind runway 31, 102 from Charlie.
So 61, limit number 2, follow sets a short, final way 31, clear for the option, wind 290 at 15.
331, clear option, 611.
Alright, do you have the airport in sight?
Approximately, yeah. See where Moffett is? Diagonally opposite to that.
Yep.
So I'm going to go a little bit this side so I can enter the 45.
We can enter directly to the downwind. So if you turn left,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can pretty much fly directly into the downwind.
So only when he says midfield left downwind we enter 45, otherwise we can just enter downwind.
Midfield is enter at a right angle.
Okay, otherwise we can enter downwind.
Yeah,
Like what he said right now, we can just enter the downwind.
yeah. So there's midfield. There's make left traffic. Left traffic is 45. Or there's enter left downwind, which right now we're basically already in the downwind.
Yeah, we just follow 101 pretty much,
Yep.
on this side of 101. And stay at 1000 feet. It's so amazing that the winds in San Carlos are so different from Palo
Yeah.
Alto.
Yeah.
They're right next to each other. And it's crazy, like sometimes I see the winds in Moffett are different from Palo Alto.
Yeah, I'd have to think about why that is.
Maybe all this vegetation and landscape,
Maybe.
I don't know. And then maybe like how big those hills are. Maybe they trim down there or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 739 Tango Whiskey. It will be a left crossing departure for slack.
290 Tango Whiskey, Roger. You can expect a left to Martin for noise abatement.
Left and Martin, 739 Tango Whiskey. We also want a brief pause on the runway for a short field takeoff. 739 Tango Whiskey.
290 Tango Whiskey, Roger. Hold position. You expect that. So 2 Uniform Charlie, I'll call your base for 2 departures prior to arrival.
You'll call my base from Charlie. Before landing checklist, seat belts, harness, adjust lock, mixture rich, carpet is on, and landing light is on. So yeah, this is better. He will call my base.
Yep.
I always love it when he calls my base.
Yeah, no thinking
9 Tango Whiskey, left and bar,
required.
clear for takeoff,
There's-
wind 29012.
Just look outside, that's
Yep.
it.
Left and Barton, runway 3 and clear for takeoff. 9 Tango Whiskey.
Hey, Palo Alto Tower, North American 5 Quebec.
Oh, we do have some crosswind here
switch
too
over.
now.
We
No.
are now past Yankee 1, holding short 31.
It's nothing like that.
North American 555, Quebec, Palo Alto Tower, hold short runway 31.
Hold short runway 31, North American 5 Quebec.
61 Lima, runway 31, taxi Zulu, each tower, that's 6 advised on termination.
What time in 6 on Lima?
6 on Lima, state parking.
Please, 6 on Lima.
6 on Lima, taxi Ram, Zulu, Yankee 2,
It's
Cheers,
take
Juliet,
off Moffett.
monitor 125.0,
cool.
good day.
2 Yankee 2, Juliet, and 1 ground. Good day, 6 on Lima.
North American 55, Quebec, the Cessna about to depart will be a left and barn. Keep them off of your left. Right and barn, approved runway 31, cliff takeoff, wind 290 at 13.
Clear takeoff runway 31, we'll keep the departing traffic off our left, and this will be a right on bar, 5 Quebec.
The 2 from Charlie, turn base, number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
Turning base number 1, runway 31, clear to land, from Charlie.
Tower, south, 532, Papa Golf with Juliet over Lake Elizabeth, full stop.
Now this is a
Cheers,
crosswind.
532, Papa Golf, Palo Alto Tower, into midfield, right down, runway 31.
Midfield right down, 131, 2 Papa Golf.
Yeah, a 17 knot crosswind.
I can feel it. Clear left and final is clear. Okay, going idle. Reduce my airspeed before I give some flaps. Kind of a chicken and egg problem. Unless you give flaps,
Yeah.
the airspeed won't go down. And
Yep.
okay, 80 knots and flaps 10. Flaps 20. They're on the glide path, which is good.
Yep.
Flaps. Now I had to account for all the headwind.
Yeah. More power than usual is needed for that strong headwind. I like how the windsocks are pointing in different directions too.
There is, yeah, there is like some frontal pattern going on for sure. 50 knots on the glide path. Headwind is so strong that I could make it to Bravo.
Easily. No short field technique required.
Landing checklist, flaps up, carbide cold, landing light off, mixture lean for taxi. Tower Cessna 102 from Charlie is clear of runway 31 at Bravo.
15 from Charlie, Roger, take back the Ram, Zulu, Yankee 2, just Juliet, monitor ground 125.0, good day.
Zulu Yankee 2 Juliet, monitor ground, good day to them, Charlie.
There's 2 Papa Golf, number 1, runway 31, clear to land, wind 30015.
Runway 31, clear to land, 02.
Zulu Yankee 2 Juliet. Yeah, I think this was a very useful flight.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's pretty rare to find conditions like that.
In here it's very rare, yeah.
Yeah, and you did great. You fought it all the way through.
Yeah, I think it was because I only experienced this in a simulator, honestly, like never in real life. But getting there.
Yeah, well, clearly the sim helped. And all your solo time has helped. I can tell that.
Yeah. The sim helps to some extent, but after you land the airplane, like for instance, that's why I was stressing on actually like doing a full stop landings, because in the sim, the thing that is hard is a full stop landing. Like after you land in such a crosswind, it just goes weird, like.
Yeah.
Because the rudder pedals are not as sensitive or oversensitive. They need to be like exactly like calibrated. I don't know. They have like pedals that are like $1,000 and $2,000.
Yeah. Well, if the simulation software itself is not accurate, then
it doesn't matter. Yeah. Most of the simulation is good for cruise flights.
Yeah.
You can practice landings in calm winds just to get the depth perception. But other than that, for cruise flights and practicing instruments, it's great. But
yeah.
anything else, I think you have to like do it in a real airplane.
Yeah, there's just no substitute for like what we saw in San Carlos.
Yeah. The good thing is your next student hopefully doesn't have to refuel, unless he flies like me with full fuel always.
I'll dip the tank, see how much we're left with.
Doesn't the hops meter tell how much fuel we consumed? Oh, it only tells the number of hours, but no.
Yeah. Well, we flew for 1 hour, so we started off with 24 gallons, so we should have about 18 left. Maybe a couple less for taxi. So
but
probably 16.
In today's conditions, it's probably better to fly with full fuel because like you don't know what's going to happen, or if you have to go to some other airport.
Yeah. A good point.
Although I think that part is dying out, because tomorrow will be clear. But this was probably the worst part of the day. Morning was probably even worse, but morning it was raining.
I'm glad it worked out. Glad we accomplished our goal.
Yeah, amazing. Good thing the plane was available today. Otherwise, it would have been really hard.
Yeah.
So this is 9 or 11?
11. Oh, this airplane is in 9. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I always get confused between the 152 and other one and this one. One thing I figured out the other day was that if I come from this side, it's really hard to push this airplane for some weird reason.
Oh, because you're going uphill, I think.
Yeah, this side is fine. Because I'll tell you about it after we